Hi everyone, I'm excited to welcome you to BestPrep's Birdies at Home event. My name is Alexa Chesley. I'm a BestPrep Minnesota Business Venture alum and a freshman at the University of St. Thomas. For those of you who don't know, BestPrep is a Minnesota nonprofit whose mission is to prepare students with business, career, and financial literacy skills through hands-on experience that inspires success in work and life. BestPrep has helped me in so many different ways and has helped me prepare for my future as well. I first attended Minnesota Business Venture, or MBV, in 2018 while I was a student at Laverne High School. Since then, I've returned the last 2 years as a student leader. MBV has helped me in so many different ways. I really noticed how MBV allowed me to grow my confidence. Attending also helped me to decide on going to the University of St. Thomas, not only because one of my years of camp was there, but also because MBV answered a lot of my questions I had about college. I'm so glad that this last summer, instead of canceling MBV, BestPrep hosted camp virtually instead. This led to a whole new set of opportunities, like how to communicate over a video meeting, how to network digitally, and how to deal with technology issues. MBV hasn't only been great for me. It has served 11,000 students since its first session in 1981. That's right, this summer will be the 40th anniversary of MBV. A lot has changed about the program since it was first hosted at Gustavus Adolphus College. Throughout its history, it's been held at 7 different universities, has added mock interviews, career expos, and campus tours to its program. And the business plan has now evolved to a Shark Tank style. Many MBV students actually go on to become entrepreneurs as well. We had hoped to have a big blowout celebration for the anniversary at BestPrep's Birdies event, but due to the pandemic, we'll all just have to celebrate at home this year with the silent auction. I'm so glad that you've decided to support BestPrep and the 56,000 students they serve annually. Thank you for watching.
Thanks, Alexa. We are so impressed with your leadership development and know that you'll be successful in your career journey. As the co-chairs of Birdies at Home, we are thrilled that you're tuning in.
2020 was a difficult year. Our teachers, students, and parents struggled through distance learning, hybrid models, and whatever else the pandemic threw at them. When the pandemic hit and all of our schools transitioned into distance learning models, our incredible staff at BestPrep jumped into action to ensure our programs continue to provide youth with business, career, and financial literacy skills. They hosted their very first virtual Minnesota Business Venture, which is a summer camp for high schoolers, and the Technology Integration Workshop for teachers. In addition, they've successfully transitioned another 5 programs to virtual platforms.
We'd like a special thank you to all of our fellow board members, volunteers, and donors for supporting all of these changes and providing for the needs of students in our area. We are also so appreciative of all the sponsors for Birdies at Home, which you can see on your screen now. A special shout out to Arby's for being our platinum sponsor. We're so appreciative.
Yes, thank you. Extra shout out to the teachers who are working tirelessly as well. After this program, those of you watching will get early access to the silent auction. We'll put a link in the chat and you'll also receive an email link, a link in your email. Proceeds from the auction will go towards supporting all of BestPrep's programs.
Yes, and that's so important right now. So keep watching as we have some great items in the auction. There's everything from virtual wine tastings to vacation packages, and the Toro snowblower is back once again this year. I'm especially looking at the wine bundle. So we've got some great stuff. Again, check that out, and thanks for watching.
Hey everybody out there, it's Nicholas David. I'm happy to be back with all my friends at BestPrep. And while I wish we could be together in person, I wanted to send a song your way to thank you for supporting all the students and teachers in Minnesota. Hopefully this song will remind us to lean on each other and hang in there. Peace be with you, folks. Come on. Yeah, yes. Sometimes in our lives we all have pain, we all have sorrow, yes. But if we are wise, come on, we know that there's If I have things you need to borrow, yeah. For no one can fail those of you need, child. That you won't let show. So just call on me, brother. You need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. Well, I might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean. Oh, lean on me when you're not strong, yeah. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. Oh, it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean. Oh. So just call on me, sister, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean. Oh, well, I might have a problem that you'll understand. Y'all need somebody to lean. Oh, lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. It won't be not gonna be too long. I'm gonna need somebody to lean. Oh, call me if you need a friend. Baby, now call me if you need a friend. Baby, now call me. Call me. Call me, yeah. Call me. Thank you very much. Peace be with you, folks.
Wow, that was an awesome performance. Nicholas David actually performed at Birdies for Best Prep in 2018. We're glad to have him back again this year. My name is Tariq Kidanen. I was a Minnesota Business Venture student back in 2012 and 2013, while going to Highland Park High School, and am now a volunteer. Best Prep and MBV truly made an impact on my life. Camp taught me the leadership skills, the importance of networking, and how to navigate the professional world. I've since graduated from the University of St. Thomas and now work in the sports and entertainment industry. I've done things like digital media marketing, also even sponsorship and partnerships, while being able to work in some of the most diverse cities in the world. Cities like Mumbai, New York City, and right here in Minneapolis. I'm glad that I had a foundation like MBV that guided me through my career experiences. It helped me prepare for every role that I have encountered. Now you've heard the transitions Best Prep has made to adapt to distance learning. You've heard about their continuing to provide students and teachers with resources during this difficult time. You've heard MBV student Alexa talk about the value Best Prep has brought to her life. What we need to do now is give other students like Alexa and me the same opportunity. MBV will be virtual again this year. Last year, 332 students attended, which is incredible for the first online camp. Help us push that number even more this year. Almost half of the students who attend MBV will come from under-resourced backgrounds. In order to cover these costs, we need the help of donors like you to support these students. There are a variety of costs involved in the week, which includes technology, video production, staffing, and more. However, the most Best Prep asks any student to pay is $50, and the fee can even be reduced or waived entirely for students who need it. I am inviting you to donate to ensure that Best Prep can continue to make this extraordinary opportunity available to all students. Give by clicking the donate button on the ClickBid silent auction website or by going to the link you see on the screen. consider donating $1,500, which is how much it costs to sponsor 2 students to attend the virtual MBV. You'll get a thank you letter from the students after this year's camp to hear how their experiences went. A $1,500 contribution would make a huge difference. Or donate $1,000 to cover the cost of 1 CEO student leader at MBV. The student leaders attend camp a day earlier to participate in leadership training. You will also get a thank you letter from the student. Or you might want to donate $600, which is how much it costs to sponsor 1 student participant. MBV helps students learn about teamwork, entrepreneurship, business skills, public speaking, personal finance, and more. Giving $600 will go really far in helping a student gain this experience. After camp, you'll get a letter from the student. Consider donating $300, which will cover technology costs for 2 students at camp. Hosting MBV virtually means that there are additional fees for live video streaming, loaning devices to students, and more. This is a great amount to give this year. Or donate $150, which is how much it costs to assemble and send physical program materials to 6 students. The materials include a t-shirt, supplies, water bottles, snacks, and more. Lastly, please consider donating $56 in honor of the 56,000 students BestPrep serves each year. Just $56 make a huge positive impact. Thank you for donating. Again, you can give by clicking on the donate button on the silent auction website or on the link that you see on the screen. Your generous contributions to BestPrep and the youth of Minnesota will truly make a difference. Thank you.
Good evening, and welcome to Birdies at Home. What a strange name. After 20 years, we had to change the name for this year. But hopefully, we will be back together in person again. One thing we will miss is the large group of stakeholders that always show up to support the event, the elaborate silent auction, the food, the students interacting with the guests, the program. But we are dedicated to continuing providing experiences, even though it may be in the virtual world. Zoom, Teams, WebEx have all become daily vocabulary words, and we have to be thankful that we have that. It was great to have Tariq with us tonight and to see a Highland Park graduate doing so well. For those of you that don't know me, I graduated from Highland a few years before Tariq. I'm delighted to be here with you and to see the support for Minnesota students during these difficult times. Thanks for supporting us and participating in our silent auction. The auction is very different this year. Although you can't touch and feel the items, hopefully the item descriptions will come to life for you. When BestPrep was founded 45 years ago, I never would have predicted that our programs would be completely virtual. Actually, not even sure the word virtual was part of my vocabulary. But where would we be without the digital capabilities that have been invented for all of us to use? It has allowed us to continue providing our programs and services with the help of more than 5,100 volunteers. And speaking of volunteers, each year we highlight a company with the BestPrep Humanitarian of the Year Award for their long-term exemplary volunteer efforts. This year's winner of BestPrep's 2021 Humanitarian of the Year Award is Boston Scientific. The award recognizes a company's long-term commitment of supporting teachers and helping students down a path to a successful future. Boston Scientific has been a dedicated partner of BestPrep for more than 20 years. The company has volunteered nearly in all of BestPrep's educational programs and sponsored many of our special events. More than 650 volunteers in total have served as classroom speakers, committee members, job shadow hosts, company coordinators, and online mentors. Just last year, Boston Scientific supported 145 volunteers that donated almost 2,000 hours of their time. The company has been heavily involved with BestPrep's eMentors program for more than a decade, where volunteers serve as mentors to students in underserved communities. A special recognition goes to Boston Scientific's Vice President of Human Resources, Greg Borland, who has served on the BestPrep Board of Directors since 2014 and as a member of the Executive Committee since 2018. Greg serves as chair of BestPrep's HR Committee and regularly hosts BestPrep staff trainings, allowing them to gain personal and professional growth. BestPrep salutes Boston Scientific's amazing support and engagement with Minnesota students to ensure a successful career journey. We are honored to have the CEO of Boston Scientific, Mike Mahoney, with us tonight to accept the award virtually. The award reads, the Best Prep 2021 Humanitarian Award is presented to Boston Scientific in sincere appreciation of exemplary leadership, providing more than 20 years of volunteer and financial support to educate and empower Minnesota students. Congratulations, Boston Scientific.
Thank you, Bob. I'm so honored to be able to accept this fantastic award on behalf of Boston Scientific and our more than 200 employees who proudly volunteer with your organization. As advocates for education and STEM programming, we have an incredible opportunity to introduce students from underrepresented populations to the limitless possibilities of STEM learning. And our collaboration with Best Prep dates back more than 20 years, and our employee volunteers frequently share how rewarding their experiences are. I really like to personally thank a few of our Boston Scientific leaders whose work with Best Prep has been particularly notable, including Greg Borland, who serves on our Best Prep board, as well as Kayla Sexton and Jessica Alshire, who lead programs on our community engagement team. I also really want to thank the team at Best Prep for your commitment and leadership in the Minnesota community. Your work truly helps ensure that students have the foundational skills and resources they need to become future leaders and innovators. We look forward to working with Best Prep to inspire and develop future talent that will enable us to create health solutions for generations to come. Thank you very much for all that you do.
Congratulations again to Boston Scientific. As we come to the end of our program, we want to thank you again for tuning in tonight, for donating, volunteering, and participating in our programs. We truly need people like you to help us with our mission to prepare students for a successful future.
And the silent auction is now open, so head on over to the ClickBid website, in which you can see the link on the screen or on the chat. The silent auction will be open until February 5th at 9 p.m. At that point, you'll be notified via email of any items that you won.
We appreciate your support, and we hope to see you at the next Birdies for Best Prep, which will be on January 29th, 2022 at the Depot in Minneapolis. Happy bidding and good night.